Hi Gemini, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Whoa, Venus signs. Welcome to, where are your cards going today? Welcome to another Gemini tarot reading. Gemini love tarot reading. Gemini love reading, and as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Gemini love messages reading. Messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Gemini, I am channeling for you. Look what's here. Page of Pentacles and the Emperor. Interesting. Aries and Mars energy. And this page here coming along looks like maybe with a message, maybe with an offer. Let's see, but somebody here may have been hiding how they feel about you. Aries and Mars energy, of course, the Emperor, divine masculine energy. Interesting. Gemini, I'm channeling for you in November 2023. We just came out of October 2023, our season. And you could be here in real time in November, but you could also be here many months, even years later. And the reason for that is all readings are timeless readings. You're here when you're meant to be here. Gemini, this is a fated connection. It means there is a message here for you. The Page of Pentacles coming back like immediately here in reverse. So you might be waiting on this pentacle, waiting on a message. Very interesting. The Four of Cups in the upright, Moon and Cancer energy, and the Six of Swords, Mercury and Aquarius energy. So it's time for communication to start moving again. Literally, it looks like it might be coming out of nowhere here, Gemini. What's in that cup? Are they bringing this pentacle, which we saw and now is in reverse? Because I think things might be here actually. Yeah, I think things might be stagnant. This looks more like kind of a reversal energy. Feels a little bit like it's spinning for me because it also is time for things to get moving, and we see them coming out of nowhere. The Four of Cups is Moon and Cancer energy, and that Moon energy is all around the emotions, everything that's been hidden, which we saw in the Emperor. Yeah, so this is clear. And right in front there are Three Cups. That's, of course, bringing in the Three of Cups, Mercury and Cancer energy. And that is the communication. So it can be a message. Mercury is always connected. That's your ruling planet, of course. These Three Cups here. Mercury is your ruling planet, Gemini. You know that already. And that can often be around reading and writing, but it can be in person too. You know, there's sort of like whether you write or not, whatever, whether we talk or not. There's some apathy here, but you're here today, so let's see what's going on. Again, this feels a lot more like a reversal energy, that there's been some stagnancy. It is a minor arcana. You know, this day-to-day energy that changes rather quickly. So yeah, it really is a spinner for me. Gemini, your reading, of course, has begun. So I'm going to get through this really fast. Down below in the description, you'll find any decks that are coming in today. You'll also find all the Queen of Pentacles in the partnership placement. Interesting. You'll also find all the playlists, all zodiac signs. That's far too many. All signs, tarot readings, love tarot, love message readings for the collective. That playlist is called Love Tarot Messages from Your Person. And you'll know because the titles for the readings are actually on the thumbnail. If you're on a twin flame journey, there are very long and very in-depth twin flame readings as well. Excuse my voice. I'm still getting over something here, so I still sound a little bit, yeah, my voice is still a little bit off. Just even saying off. But it's almost better. So thank you for bearing with me. It's been a long couple of weeks with this head cold for my family. Gemini, so as I was saying, the playlists are down below. If you're on a twin flame journey, there are very long, very in-depth twin flame readings also, and a lot more. So feel free to check them out if you're inspired. Look at this. It is a turning point in this connection. As I turn my hands around to show you the Queen of Swords energy, Libra ruled by Venus, right here with the Wheel of Fortune, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus and Aquarius here. This is a turning point in this connection. I do feel that this is a message you've been waiting for, but it can be in person as well. Gemini, and they're coming with the truth. Is it about time? Libra energy, that is about balance. For some of you, because that's bringing in the infinity symbol. For some of you, that can be around your twin flame, but it's not for everybody, but it is here. That's also a particular kind of connection, particular kind of love. And of course, that's the balance. And it's the balancing of the divine feminine, divine masculine energies in order to come from a place of truth, clarity, communication, transactional energy, everything really that the Queen of Swords is about. And of course, it's Venus. So this is coming with love, wanting the truth, bringing the truth, changing everything. The turning point in this connection. And here's the thing. The Sphinx, you have to tell them a riddle to get them to move. Transactional energy, holding on to the sword here, move obstacles, move the Wheel of Fortune. So they have the what you want to hear. What is it that it's the truth, I feel, that's going to change everything here. This, of course, is a 10, and that is a new cycle. And that's the thing about the infinity connected to Libra here and the Queen of Swords, because, that's also an 8. It's an action number. And that's accomplishing something. There's a lot of healing energy around that truth coming in, around the heart and the heart chakra, of course, Venus. But that's also, again, it's infinity, but that's also manifesting. That's abundance. So that's things literally changing here, getting the Sphinx to turn things around. Really, it's the truth that's going to turn things around here. And of course, that's deducing into a 1. And that's the potential that is still here and the opportunity for that. Queen of Pentacles here in the partnership placement. This is new beginnings. The Queen of Pentacles is kind of like the protege, of the Empress. She is, there's a lot of Gaia energy, a lot of healing energy here, and she's very resourceful. She can make things work that were not working, matters of the heart, this little bunny, this heart, but also, of course, representing the new beginnings. And aren't we still in the year of the water rabbit? There's the water, kind of ran up here. Reunion energy here, looking longingly at the pentacle, waiting. That's the slowest moving energy, and it's around commitments, relationships, connections. It can be a lot of things. Here, this is your love reading, and it's in your partnership placement. And we already saw that in the Wheel of Fortune energy and the Queen of Swords, that the truth is really going to change everything here today in your reading. That's what's necessary. This is a fated connection you were destined to meet. It's a very deep soulmate connection, and it's a message, I feel. It's a new start. It can be you've known your person for a really long time, even for some of you since you were little. Look at this. It can also just feel that way, and that's the soul connection that's here today. It is bringing in Sun in Scorpio, 6 of Cups energy, but look what's showing itself. It's the 3 of Wands and the King of Wands, Sun in Aries energy, and the King of Wands here, full of all kinds of courage and going for what the King of Wands wants. You can see here in the 3 of Wands, it's the Sun energy. So it's heading for that outcome in the Sun energy, which is, I want to say, a happy new beginning. The Sun is coming up every day and giving us a chance at a new start, illuminating everything. They're holding on to the wands. That's the energy of love. It's quite a fast energy, looking here out into the horizon. Of course, into, the divine energy, the emotional energy, and looks like there's 3 ships on there, and that's the direction, because this is a lot about, it can be physical travel for some of you, but it's also just the movement toward you here. It's interesting because, again, that Page of Pentacles came in, we saw it, it was okay, here they come. maybe not really sure, maybe even younger. Doesn't mean that chronologically somebody's younger, but it's more of like a clean slate energy, not really sure. Then it's in reverse. It's like, okay, what's going on? So it's also an energy of the disconnection, what happened here, the no contact, no communication, and or in separation energy, how things got here, because there's a little bit of breakup energy there too, and somebody maybe being kind of immature around it. So it can be somebody even with commitment issues. In any case, this is the new beginning here in the partnership placement, and we see it's all about timing, the divine timing, communication and growth. And this is a collaborative energy. You know, it's an expansive energy, both in movement and coming together. That King of Wands has plans. What are they? Don't forget to like today's reading. I forgot to ask you. And subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you haven't. This really helps so much, Gemini, to keep my channel moving. So thank you. And thank you for being here. That just goes without saying. I really appreciate your support. Remember, it's a general reading, okay? So take what resonates and let the rest go. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards for Gemini. Aho. Yeah, look at that. Finally, an apology. So this is coming in. What else are they bringing in with it? Three of Swords in reverse. Saturn and Libra energy. You know what happened here? Obviously, it's a validation. No contact, no communication, and or in separation. But this is coming in with an apology. This is the healing energy. Connected here to the Queen of Pentacles, who she's very resourceful. She can make things work that did not work, were not working. She can find a way. You know, there's like a domestic healing energy here, like a Mother Earth energy. And that's the commitment. So healing this connection, healing this relationship. They are coming unstuck. This is where Gemini, your person's energy is the strongest. Interesting. It's Jupiter and Gemini energy. They put themselves here. It's in reverse now, you know. But this is what kind of separated it too. Could be somebody was just not communicating anymore, afraid of commitment. Can be a lot more than that. Let's keep going. But this is a freeing energy. And again, it's the 8. It's a number of action. It's accomplishing something. It's around karma. Somebody here needing to work out a cycle. Also, again, that 8, of course, is infinity. And that's also connecting to Libra energy here. And that's the balance of the divine feminine, divine masculine energies in order to come here with the truth and that Queen of Swords in order to change everything. So could be a timing issue. Somebody wasn't ready, but they're ready to be honest now. And that I feel like is going to change everything. And there's an apology around the truth too. As that Wheel of Fortune goes, this turning point in this connection in the Wheel of Fortune, of course, which we saw, is Jupiter energy. And that's the planet of prosperity and expansion. Of course, and hope, you know. Wisdom and growth. They're coming out of here. Manifesting also abundance. And it's a freeing energy. It's bringing in some new hope. Interesting. There's the Lover's card, Gemini. That's your card. Whew. I just got some chills coming in there. The Hermit energy, first of all, Mercury and Virgo energy, you know, it's in reverse. You share Mercury, the ruling planet, of course, with Virgo. And this is where, you know, we go for clarity and personal truth, spiritual illumination. So there's a loneliness around this separation. There is a fear. This is an alignment, really interesting. What's going on or what's been going on with your person? Because they're afraid, I don't know, maybe they're not good enough or they did something wrong here. I don't know if they're not sure. It's probably not what you want to hear, but there's some kind of alignment. There's a little bit of fear. And that's probably why we saw the Page of Pentacles in the upright and then immediately in reverse. There's a little bit of fear around. Yeah. Is that just commitment? But there's also a fear for you here. There's a stuck energy. You know, there's the separation. We know that. So on one hand, also the alignment and energies and the Queen of Pentacles, looking at the Pentacle, kind of wondering about things, longing for it, at least wanting some answers and seeing that that's happening. We know that already, but a validation, the Ten of Wands in reverse, Jupiter and Sagittarius energy. So this is a freeing up energy of everything that's been holding things back, you know, all the stress and all the stuff that's been going on here. It's crying uncle, you know, the new beginning, putting those wands down, allowing room for this cycle to complete, for renewal. But there's also that energy of just being afraid to be hurt again, which we know has happened. But your person's having a really big wake-up call here. Look at this. Judgment and the Lover's card today are almost looking identical, aren't they? Major arcanas, of course. And Judgment is right here below the Three of Swords. We'll talk about the Lover's card in a minute. Archangel Gabriel, the angel for messages, the herald of visions. Get some clarity. Make a decision. Wake up. What do you want? What do you need to do? Pluto energy. And that's regenerative energy. And it's also, you know, it's a 20. It's deducing into a 2. And that's the 2 of you. And again, it's balance. Balancing out the divine feminine, divine masculine energies in order to come from a balanced place of truth and honesty and clarity and love here. You still love each other. You love each other. They love you. You love them. There is a decision coming through here. It's a big one too. Look at this. Judgment and the Lover's card. But also, I want to pick this up again because it's also the wake-up call, and the balance, again, is also working out that cycle. Some karmic cycle, you know? I feel like it could be external, not about you, but of course affecting you and your connection. But it can also be about the 2 of you. Either way, it's working that out, and the renewal here. And of course, getting out of all that duality. Making this decision to apologize, but it really feels like a lot more. And I'm putting them down only to pick them up again, because look what is here. Well, first I just want to say, the Eight of Swords in reverse, that's the release. So that's the end of no communication, I feel. No communication, no contact. They're also just coming out of wherever they put themselves, you know? Which of course put everybody here, because there's the journey of love and the castle back there, the fortress. They're still standing in all this emotional energy, tied up, eyes blindfolded, surrounded by these transactional swords, 8 of them, which is about action. But you got to work out this cycle first, you know, and balance things out. So that's happening. They're coming out of there. And look what's here. The Lover's card, Gemini energy. This is your energy. Venus, the planet of love. Love between both of you. Archangel Raphael here to heal what is broken. Look where it is. It's catty corner with the Three of Swords. So this apology, the truth we saw coming through with the Queen of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune when your reading began, this truth, this apology is going to change a lot of things here. It's going to change everything. At the very least, there is an energy, there is a decision being made about this. So whether you're deciding to come together and are they making an offer, it looks like they might be. Because they're freeing things up here. They're not in their head anymore. Physically, they can see, they can move. Minor arcana energy, you know. Has that been spinning around? Maybe, but it's real clear now. There's a wake-up call here. When there are instruments, musical notes, music in my readings, there is a making peace energy, you know. And it's just really clear that it's time here, and they're hearing this energy. So we know they're coming out. Whether they've been spinning around on this, in and out, they're out now. They're making a decision to move forward here and apologize. Some kind of fear still. How are you feeling about it? And what is this offer they're bringing in? Twin flame energy for some of you. It's not for everybody. I know that, but it's here, and I'll always bring it through. Soulmate energy. This is coming together, so it can be for some of you. It's just in a message, but this union can also be in person. Of course, it's restoring harmony. And look what's here. It's the Ten of Pentacles. So is this offer that's coming in? And didn't we see the Four of Cups? Am I imagining that? Maybe I'm imagining that because it's kind of unexpected, I feel. You might not be expecting this. Especially because this Page of Pentacles is sort of indecisive, you know? But this is long-term energy. It's the Ten of Pentacles. Mercury and Virgo energy. It's a new start. So it's the completion of a cycle and the renewal. Were you already in the Ten of Pentacles? Were you working toward it? Was it on the table? It's on the table again. Is that what they're coming in here with? Maybe. They're definitely coming in to apologize. But this is a new start. This is a really healing new start. And making the connection, commitment, relationship, you know, how does that resonate for you? Making what wasn't working here, working. It's enough, the separation. It's the end of the separation. You can see no contact, no communication. Physically for some of you as well, maybe just via message for some. But it's clear. These are yours. Ooh, it's the Devil card, Capricorn and Saturn energy. Yeah. So this has played a part in this reading, in this energy, and we're going to talk about it in just a moment. Look where it is. Came back. Six of Swords in reverse, okay? It's funny because when we saw it, what seemed to be upright, I actually was feeling it in the reverse. So that's the stagnant energy. But that's also being changed here because Archangel Gabriel is just not having it. Wake up, make a decision, clear it up, get clear here. I mean, you can see it. The stagnancy, the lack of clarity, you know, the lack of movement, I should say. Wanting to apologize, that's clear. But judgment is like, okay, get up here now. It's time. Because this is where you go after the Three of Swords. This is, there they are. What happened in this connection? For some of you, here's the thing about third parties, you know. It can be that it's third parties as in another romantic connection or family of origin, location, money, work, religious, cultural differences, distance. But it can also be somebody kind of in the way, you know. And you can see here that they were stuck up in their head. You know that they also are coming here with the truth. So maybe there was some lying going on. There's some slowing energies, kind of some immature energy around the pentacles. So yeah, is this somebody with commitment issues? I think so. But for some of you, it might be around another third party that is not internal but external. The Devil energy is connecting for me with the internal stuff. So it can be that your person, oh wow, is partaking in something here. We're going to leave it at that. But this isn't at the influential energy, you know, so it can be around some obsessive energy. And, you know, whatever's been going on or is still, I feel like, in some ways going on with your person, it's obviously really affected this connection. Some of it is ego. The Death card is here. I actually really like this because, well, this is the total transformation, Scorpio energy. So this is things changing here. We already know that. We saw that in the Queen of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. The truth being the riddle needed for that Sphinx in the Wheel of Fortune to get it turning. This is the death of their ego. Coming back here in a really, really different vibe, Gemini. Saying that they've changed, asking, look for a second chance here. This is real clear, but I gotta say, look what's here also again. It's the Hermit in reverse. So there is that energy of, you know, have you changed? Have things really changed? Here's the thing. There is some ego here. Some ego, some immaturity. It can be around simply, and it's not simple, of course, but the commitment, just commitment issues. It can also, there's definitely internal stuff. So that's what I want to say. The energy here is there, you know, but is there some external energy too? But I like this because it's a total transformation. It's everything changing. So whether you've just been waiting for this apology or you're waiting for an offer, You know, what are you waiting for? There's a completion energy that's coming through here for me today. It's a new cycle. It's really clear. And you're ready too, because there's an alignment in this energy. You're both here. You know, it's where you go after the Three of Swords. I want to say it's kind of the separation here, you know. On one hand, your person here getting ready to come here with the truth, which we saw in the Queen of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, and you here waiting for it. So the swords are up, so there's not really any of this going on, or I feel like any communication. It's coming up now, you know, and I can't say that it doesn't feel like there's discord or arguing or anything like that, but it does feel like there's a lot to say, and it feels really fast. The Magician is here. Interesting too, because look where the Devil wanted to ultimately be. It's connected to this Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is connected to some of the breakup energy, the separation energy, some immaturity. So what the heck happened here? The Magician is here to alchemize everything. Gemini, you're here. Virgo, Mercury. As above, so below. Taking inspired action. Look at this. I really like this, and it's very goosebumpy because this is about getting through the cycle and coming into the renewal. It's the new beginning. It's the potential that is still here. We see that you love your person. Your person loves you, but we also see there's a decision coming up around this energy. Are they making this offer for a long-term commitment? It's highly likely. You know, we see it there. Were you already there? Hello. I think I just barely caught it. So I think we didn't miss too much. That camera makes me crazy. So as I was saying could this be an offer? Could this be regarding a long-term commitment? Of course. I mean, we can see it. So whether you were in the Ten of Pentacles, you were working toward it, or it was on the table, it's back on the table. There is a healing energy heading there, and quite literally a total transformation. Still maybe not quite believing it, and bringing in that Four of Cups again, which is some apathy around communication, you know, wondering, And I feel like that's coming from your side. But whatever happened here in this Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Devil card, you know, obviously it's not magic that it's just gone. It needs to be worked out. But this is working that out. It's manifesting soulmate energy. It's the potential that is still here. The Magician has access to all the elements: water, air, earth, and fire. The love and the friendship, the clarity, the transactional energy, the communication, the truth. The earth energy, of course, the commitment, the connection, the relationship, and all the practicalities around that. And of course, the wand, taking that inspired action, the energy of love. There's a lot of reunion energy up here. So there's potential here big time. You can see it. And it's around what really came in your reading, Gemini, from the get-go, which is the truth. That will set things off. You know, the truth is the turning point here. So what is this truth? Around the Devil energy, is this just internal or external? Is it how they feel? Because I tell you, there's love here. It's just undeniable. But there's also a decision. Is it just to accept this apology? Maybe, but I think it's a whole lot more. Eight of Cups in reverse. We're going to talk about it in a minute. I just want to put, what is your overall energy here today? You know, this is a renewed spark. The Eight of Cups in reverse. Saturn and Pisces energy. This is them coming back. So they're saying they've changed here and learned a lesson, connecting directly here. They're still a little bit afraid around it, and you're not really sure, but this is coming back in. And having worked out a cycle, I feel, at least they feel they have changed. They've worked something out. The Eight of Cups in reverse is really bringing in this energy of, yeah, I've learned from the past, I've changed. 8 again is an action number, and it's around the cups, it's around the love, of course, and it's around the fact that they left. So was this just via communication or communication and physical, you know? It will be different for everybody, but look, there's 5 cups here. Here in the 8 of Cups, of course, and that's bringing in the Mars and Scorpio energy. And it's almost like they regretted it when they were doing it, having just abandoned the connection or abandoned communicating. Some ghosting or some pulling away, whatever it is, they're coming back in here. Changed. That's what they're saying anyway. Do you believe it? I kind of feel like you're maybe on the fence about it, you know? So it leads me to believe too that for some of you, this might be someone that you've really been in some cycles with. And yeah, that's also the thing about the 8, you know? That's infinity. Connecting to infinity and connecting to Libra, interestingly, and that's balancing things out for the renewal, the yin-yang energy, divine feminine, divine masculine energy, in order to get to a point where you can see your past mistakes and learn from them and come back changed. That's what they're saying here. And working out this karmic cycle. Okay. Here it is. That's the energy I was feeling. It's the Knight of Swords. Oh yeah. Libra and Mercury energy. Gemini, Mercury is your ruling planet. This is Libra energy again, connecting us to infinity, the action here, the balancing out, the truth. They can't get to you fast enough. It's like they're going to come through anything. You can see the fear here. On the horse, they're going so fast. This is a really particularly emotional horse. The Knight of Swords, of course, the Mercury energy, your ruling planet. The planet of the mind, the planet of communication. They have communication on their mind and they want to change everything. And that came through loud and clear with the Queen of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. So this truth that they're bringing, what the heck is it? Because they're saying they've changed, they're bringing it. They're bringing an offer here. They're saying they've changed. They've heard Archangel Gabriel. Interesting. So here's another pentacle. There's one for you. And there's another one. Is that another connection? Because it's a commitment energy, relationship energy, but that can be a relationship to money, to work, family of origin, feelings around commitment. We know there's some internal stuff going on with your person stuck in their head. They're coming out of it now. But also, there's some external going on. But this is just not surprising. Look, the 2 of Pentacles, Capricorn and Saturn energy. Saturn energies, a planet of restriction. It can slow things down, you know, structure and rules, obstacles. Also needing to get through some karmic lessons, needing to work some things out for the renewal here, which we see coming. So it's a matter of time for me, this decision. And it does feel like maybe it's coming out of nowhere. I want to bring in a little bit more. And we're going to bring in some oracle as well. Yeah, this too is the decision. And it's very, very connected, of course. It's not a Libra energy here, but that infinity symbol is a Libra energy, and that's the balance. They could be trying to just juggle too much as well, you know? Again, whether it's work, money, family. Is it connected to the devil energy? I feel you're going to know that, and if you don't, you're definitely going to get that truth. And that's coming out with the renewal. Okay. 5 of Wands in reverse. Interesting. Saturn and Leo energy. I really like this. Because this is solving the issues. They're trying to solve this. You can see it here, taking this inspired action. They're working, it sounds so weird, but I don't know, working on themselves, trying to make some changes. I feel like it's coming from a really honest place. We saw that in the Queen of Swords. The Lover's card, Judgment. This doesn't feel like deception to me. This feels real, you know? That's going to be up to you, isn't it? Things changing here in that 5. And what are or were? What are those obstacles and challenges that they're overcoming and that you still need to overcome? Because this is working it out and it's solving the issues. It's restoring harmony. Whoa. It's the 9 of Cups. Pisces energy and Jupiter energy. That's the planet of prosperity and expansion, which is also Jupiter's the energy around the Wheel of Fortune. That's, the truth, turning that Wheel of Fortune and allowing things to move again, for wishes, for wish fulfillment, for wishes to come true. The optimism and the hope, because I feel like you're still here. Maybe apathetic, but still here. One cup away from the Ten of Cups. Attainment, fulfillment, things coming to fruition. The wish fulfillment energy around the Jupiter energy. Yeah, and that's, of course, this is a Pisces energy, but that does bring in also Sagittarius, the ruling planet. The Six of Wands. Yeah, look at this. So here they come trotting in on that horse. You guys, this is like, before I pick up the Death card, I just want to show you. This is overcoming those obstacles here. They're right here. So what are they? Victory wreath here, wearing it as well. Reunion wreath, holding on to the wand, proud, confident. The horse is emotional, is looking away. It's like, I don't want to look back. I want to keep moving forward. Coming here with what I think might be a message. It's a victorious energy of having overcome this. Is it just your person in this Devil energy? Is it the connection? I think it's both. I mean, it's going to affect both anyway. And this is what I wanted to say too before we do that is look. It's the trend. This card is wanting to show itself. And then we're going to bring in some oracle. It's the transformational energy here. Literally, after having overcome this cycle. For the renewal, you can see it right before our eyes. Really big changes, really having changed and trying to change something that might be tethering your person to something, someone, thoughts, behaviors that of course has affected this connection because they're coming in here and saying that they've changed, Gemini. This is very much, I feel, a message coming in. Again, it can be in person too. And this card wanted to show itself. The Page of Wands. Yeah. Getting this idea here. Maybe just kind of popping in. It's like a student energy, but it's a clean slate energy for me. There's a little bit of trepidation. There's sort of like this, a little bit of fear, but they're going for it. I mean, you can see it. This is something I feel that you really wanted, It's the wish fulfillment as they come back here and say, I've changed really. Coming here into the Queen of Pentacles. The Page of Wands, holding on to that energy of love. Fast energies. Nonetheless, a little bit student energy, clean slate, but coming here. Okay, I'm going to keep this and I'm going to bring in some oracle now. Just so you know, I'm not reading oracle in reverse right now. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I just haven't been feeling it. We're always shuffled, but I want to move the energy. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards for Gemini. Aho. Oh my gosh, yeah. So look at that, the Magician really, Wizard of Awareness. Oh yeah, they're aware. Look what is right below the Magician card. It's Judgment. You don't get around Archangel Gabriel saying, wake up, make a decision, what do you want? Because they're here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, of course. Look, wake up. Wake up, get up, make a decision, putting it here. Moving, going, I'm out. What's the decision? Coming here to you, which is there's going to be a decision between you connecting to the Ten of Pentacles. So here's the Magician again. Wizard of Awareness. Yeah, it's the Magician. It's also the beginning, the middle, the end. Life, death, rebirth. The Death card. I'm so goosebumpy. The divine timing, communication, growth. Holding on to the staff, it's sparkling and alchemizing everything here. Look at them working together, answering prayers. Magic prayer. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. This is feeling really big, Gemini. This is coming to a 5, and that is about change. That's coming out of the conflicting energy that we know has been here. Look at the magic around here. It's sort of like this wand, this staff has come over here and tapped on the shoulder. The wings here on the eye, both faded connection energy. The Wheel of Fortune, of course, coming in, but also butterfly energy, isn't it? Transformational energy, life, death, rebirth, everything is here. This is really clear, and that sounded like a Dr. Seuss poem, didn't it? Golden Palace. Gosh, you guys. Yeah. Everything's changing here. I mean, look where it is. I mean, it's funny because sometimes this comes in and I think, what is that? It's really clear what it is today because palace, a fortress, a castle, it's really the journey for me that you're on with your person. It's a golden palace. It's lifted up high here. It's surrounded by abundance. It's right in front of this. What is that in front of? Is that the sun? Because that looks like the moon. And, you know, they need each other. This is the conscious. And that's, of course, the subconscious shining on the moon and revealing, well, everything here. But that sun energy is the new beginning, the outcome, the happy outcome. Leo energy back there, by the way. Yeah. It's also solving issues. It's connected to the crown chakra, of course. And that's higher power, the divine, spiritual messages, listening. Here, Wizard of Awareness, answering prayers, wish fulfillment, prayers being answered. Compass coming in. More of change in the direction for things here. This is just so incredibly clear. And it's time too, astrologically speaking, literally. Follow the leader, spark. It should be like this. This is so goosebumpy. So there's a violin, instruments, musical notes, as I said. When they're coming in, they are making peace energy, restoring harmony and balance. That's the 5 of Wands in reverse. That's the 6 of Wands in the upright. The Lover's card, Judgment helping a lot with that. The Magician goes without saying. And here again, I mean, this is the balance, restoring the balance, the renewal. The spark that's still between you. It being time, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. It's divine timing, you know? It's astrologically, I want to say too, just time for you or coming into that time. Follow the leader, Judgment. The Magician. This is, look, there's the clock here too. And of course, this is a 4. It's manifesting soulmate energy, which is a lot of the Magician energy too. The 4 areas of support and stability, mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. And of course, there's a foundation that it needs. And without this, you know, without working things out, without solving the issues, connecting to source and following intuition of what's right and what's not right, and the timing and all the things that need to happen in order for a connection to work, reconnect. You know, it's just a foundation if you don't have the 4 areas of support and stability. Mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. These are maple leaves. That's love. And it's about change. And hello also if you're in Canada by chance. It's the new path. Look, it's lit up here. Heading to this tree of life that's covered in maple leaves. And that mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual energy, the support, that's what you need around the foundation, you know? Otherwise, it's just a foundation. It's there for the elements. It's there for, yeah, third-party interference. You need them up. Everybody needs to be in the same place, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. For some of you, that might not mean distance. It could just mean in the place to communicate again. For those of you that this is not coming to actually, see each other, I want to say, because I know that's the case for some of you. Your reading's been really beautiful, Gemini. We're going to bring in some channeled love messages now. Messages from their higher self. Messages from your person. I took you for granted. Look where it is, the Wizard of Awareness. The Magician saying, yeah, life, death, rebirth, the new energy, the eye of change, the death of the ego, coming out of the ego and shadow, and accepting responsibility and apologizing. And not just that, but really, adjusting the behavior, changing it. I took you for granted. Do you miss me too? It's the Lover's card. I'm trying to send you a message. That's the Six of Wands. Also the Wheel of Fortune. We were destined to meet. Also the Wheel of Fortune. Spark that's still here. Look at the hearts going off. It's kind of fiery as well. I don't want to lose you forever. Devil energy and Page of Pentacles in reverse. The separation energy around whatever's there. I was stupid. I don't want to lose you forever. I was stupid. I have changed. That's what's coming through here. I reread our messages. You are my person. It's more Lover's energy. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. Gosh, you guys. Yeah, this is all around that energy. Your last channeled love message. Message from their higher self. The end of your reading. Of course. Look, I spy on you. Gemini. If there's no connection to social media or somehow, it could also be through friends. They're finding a way to know what you're doing, however it is. It's kind of some humor, I want to say, coming through. Where do I want to put that? Kind of Eight of Cups in reverse energy as they come back in here, because that's watching and holding on and waiting for the right time, holding on to the truth, which we saw the Queen of Swords doing with the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful, beautiful Gemini, that is your reading today. Thank you so very much for joining me. I sure appreciate it. I enjoyed your reading very much. I hope you did too. And if you did, I would really appreciate it if you liked today's video, subscribe to the Tarot Closet. Oh my gosh, excuse my voice. I'm still struggling with this head cold. The Tarot Closet, my channel, if you haven't already. It helps grow the channel and keep it healthy so much more than you know. So thank you for that. And it just goes without saying, thank you for being here and supporting my work and, yeah, taking the time to listen. Thank you. I'm sending you so much love, sending it all your way, hoping for the best outcome for you, and looking forward to seeing you at another love reading.